Alright, hello everyone, and welcome, finally, to CWL Week 4. So, by now, the season has ended and is long gone. So let me just give you a quick rundown of all of the matches that I am not going to be uploading. Week 8 and Week 9 were forfeits, and those were the last 2 weeks before playoffs, unfortunately. And Week 6 was on Draft Frontier, so I might not be uploading that. But the rest of them I am, and this is Week 4 against Aaron and the Roman Borderlands. So, his squad is... Just let me check for a second. Dang it, just load. Was Celesteela, which was one of his users, Toxapex, Kiram, Whimsicott, Ditto, Mudsdale, Mega Absol, Mew, Thundy T, Magmortar, a different Z user, and Luminion. So this was very, very hard to build against, since I kind of needed setup for his walls, like Celesteela and Toxapex, but then Ditto could just reverse sweep me. But if I went like all offense, and if it didn't put any setup, then I would just be walled. And then he has like extremely offensive threats, like Mega Absol and Thundy, so I also had to put like a bit of defense in, but then I just also get stalled out. But anyway, this was the squad I came up with. So, Choice Bandit, Arcanine, Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Morning Sun, and Extreme Speed. So I just catches Celesteela or Toxapex off guard when he thinks he could live, and just pick up the kill. Leftovers, Natural Cure Shaman with Rest, Earth Power, Sea Flare, and Leech Seed just for overall defense. White Herb, Raytron, this was a mistake. I would never actually click Soul Smash in the battle. This was designed with the intent that I would be bringing both a Levitator and Vaporeon, so that its Ditto would be either locked into one of the moves and I would be able to safely coast along. But no, I brought neither, so nice. And then spikes for that, Chansey with counter for stuff like Mega Absol and like Physical Thunderous. Seismic Toss, Soft-Boiled, and Aromatherapy for Toxic Spike spam. Colberberry, Necrozma with Stallfrock, Knockoff, Brick, and Photon Geyser, kind of self-explanatory. And finally, Defog, Roost, U-Turn, and Bullet Punch Scissor. So, kind of the same scissor I've been bringing this entire time. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the battle. He brought Thunderous Therian, Luminion, which I am very glad to see, because, like, if that was something like Mew, that would have been a lot scarier. I don't know why he didn't bring Mew, actually. Like, seriously, I don't know. I don't think I had a dark... Did I have a dark type? No, I did not. Like, Mew would have been really good. I didn't even have a ghost type. So, like, I don't get it, but, like, whatever. Celesteela, Ditto, Toxapex, and Mega Absol. So, let's go. So, as you can probably tell, Almastar is my lead. Definitely, 100% of the time, because I can just start setting up spikes. So he sends out his Thunderous, and I'm just like, why am I not Sash? Like, why am I white or why am I not Sash? So I immediately have to switch out, still questioning why I'm not Sash. And he just U-turns on my face, doing damage, but like, so that kind of proves it's Benchel Thundy. So here comes Mega Absol. I'm like, yes. Oh my gosh. So let me just explain some things. There are 3 circumstances. 1, he Swords Dances and immediately kills me the following turn. 2, he knocks off, which he does here, and I kill him with counter. 3, he predicts me to switch into Scizor and goes for Flamethrower or Fire Blast. I landed on literally the only good scenario. So I guess not overthinking it was the good thing here. But yeah, that could have gone equally that could have just gone horribly for me. Let me bring it up here. So here I'm kind of forced to switch out. Chansey is still overall useful, though. Not like Chansey is just like not useful or anything. So now I go into Raytron to start setting up the spikes. If he has Giga Drain, he kills me. I don't think he kills me if he has anything else. But it is revealed that he does have Giga Drain. So that's something to note, and that's nice because that means that there's one other move slot that wasn't revealed, which is good because after all, we need all the help we can get. So also a good thing to note, he gets a special attacking Beast Boost. So I send him my Arcanine and was like, oh yay, he's probably physically defensive. He's gonna Leech Seed me, or he's gonna switch out into something and I get tons of damage on. And no, he just stays in and I kill him with Choice Banded Flare Blitz Arcanine. After all, isn't that what everyone needs? A Choice Banded Arcanine when I've been running defensive Arcanine for literally the entire league. Also, I was really close to Wild Charging in there, predicting the Toxapex to come in. But I decided, if I Flare Blitz, I just go like back into Chansey or something anyway, or Necrozma or something. So it doesn't matter. So here he sets up T-Spikes. And now I'm just like, well, okay. It's gonna be like this, isn't it? So, just knocks off here to knock off the Black Sludge. He sets up a second layer of T-Spikes because he knows he can live any hit. Besides, probably like a Z Psychic. Even then, I'm not sure. So I take this opportunity to set up my rocks. And just, I can defog later. So here he scalds and I'm like, oh god, oh god, oh god, please don't burn. And doesn't get the burn, which is very nice. So here I Photon Geyser. Bing. And that does a lot. And now I have to pray for no burn again. And lo and behold, no burn. Which is good, because now Toxapex is dead. And that's one huge wall out of the way. So, that's nice. Here he sends in Thunderous again. So, basically, he's kind of free to U-turn. So, I figure, I can live. He's gonna go for a U-turn. I can just knock something off. And he goes into Ditto, which is very good. Because now, here's what happens. He no longer has Choice Scarf. He no longer outspeeds me. Well, it's a speed tie. And also, I deal a lot of damage. Plus, if you don't remember, I am Colberberry, so I basically live everything. So just kind of just eat my Colberberry here, and there you go. So yeah, that's nice. Now he wins the speed tie, but I'm pretty sure I can live anyway. So here I just knock off again, and down goes the Ditto. Yeah, this is a fast match. Like, seriously, this is a fast match. So, now there is the Lumineon and Ice Beam. So, Shaman, I don't see how it doesn't wall everything. Because it really does at this point. Like, even with that, I have rest and everything, and I don't think I can possibly lose here if I just stand with Shaman. So I just Leech Seed here, and he Ice Beams me again, and I'm just like, oh, okay, go ahead, go Ice Beam me. It's not gonna do a lot. Because it doesn't do a lot, and yay. So, just recovering more health. I think I rest here. I either rest this turn or next turn. No, I think I Seed Flare this turn. Yeah. And then I rest. Yeah. But he lives. Yay me. And goes back right into Thunderous. And okay, yeah, Thunderous is actually pretty healthy. But that's fine, because I can rest now and then go immediately into Chansey or Scizor and immediately win. Because, you know, if I do that, I win. So, he goes for knockoff. He was actually physical Thundy. But, oh, I leech seed. I don't know why I leech seeded there. I really don't. I should have rested. There was no reason for me not to rest. There was literally no reason for me not to rest there. And now I think my shaman goes down. Yeah, my shaman goes down. When I had a perfectly free rest there. And I don't know why I did that. But here comes Arcanine, and here comes Choice Banded Extreme Speed. But pretty simple. Choice Banded Extreme Speed picks off the other Pokemon, and yeah. That is game. So, we're only 10 minutes into the video. I think I might be able to fit Week 5 into Hero 2. Yeah, let's do that. After all, I'm behind on CWL uploads. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do both Week 4 and Week 5 in the same vid. After all, we gotta catch up. Alright, well, now we are 4-0, which is very good. So now let's go to Week 5. And if I remember correctly, I actually did my Week 5 battle before my Week 4 battle, because we had a bit of trouble scheduling the match and everything. But basically, so I'm facing off against Blue 3, otherwise known as Lucifer, and he has Garchomp, a Z user, Nihilego, Metagross, Jolteon, Slurpuff, Blossom, the other Z user, Mega Gyarados, Infernape, Silvally, Blastoise, and Gourgeist. So I just want you to name one mon that sweeps my entire team. I'll give you 3 guesses. Yeah, the first 2 don't count. It's Infernape. If you haven't noticed, my team is kind of weak to fire, and the stuff that isn't weak to fire is weak to fighting. Like, oh, I don't know, Kamo takes a ton, Chansey just straight up dies, Necrozma dies to Flare Blitz, Arcanine dies to close combat after Swords Dance or something, or like just a Choice Banded hit does a ton to it. Vaporeon dies to close combat, or Thunder Punch, Gligar dies to Flare Blitz. Like, it's just bad. So, is my DS dying? Oh my god, my DS is freaking dying. Just a second. Just a goddamn second. Here. This is very annoying. So, he brought Infernape, Gyarados, Jolteon, Blossom, Metagross, and Blastoise. And I brought Earthquake knockoff, Roost Toxic, Gligar, Rocky Helmet, Rotom Cut with Defog, Willow, Full Switch, and Leaf Storm. Leftovers Arcanine with Extreme Speed, Flare Blitz, Bulldoze for the Infernape, and Warning Sun with Intimidate, of course. Eviolite Chansey with Wish, Protect, Stealth Rock, and Seismic Toss. Darkinium Z, Necrozma for stuff like the Metagross, and Moonlight, Photon Geyser, Dark Pulse, and Signal Beam. I forget what Signal Beam was for, but it was for something. The Mega Gyarados, right. And then finally, Light Clay, Veil with Ice Shard, Ninetales. Alright, let's get into the battle. Ice Shard for Garchomp. But did he bring Garchomp? I don't think he brought Garchomp. I forget what he brought immediately. Oh, God. So I lead off with Arcanine because it's my only acceptable lead for Infernape. And yeah, here comes the Infernape, because Infernape is just a really good lead, because it can just U-turn on me, or it can hit something, or anything. And it's just bad. So, here he sets up the rocks, and I'm like, okay. So, I just bulldoze here. It's like, okay, if Gyarados comes in, then oh well, I just go Rotom, and everything's fine, and everything. So that actually does, like, about 40%, I would say, which is good. It's good chip. Every chip is good chip. So yeah, here comes the Gyarados, and I'm just this is very bad. It's just all bad. So, yeah, now I have to switch out, so I believe I switch in to my Roto Cut sans serif. Because Comic Sans is a good font. And he goes for sub. So now I can't defog. Now I have to break the sub. Isn't that the greatest thing in the universe? Isn't it? Oh, and he crits me. Getting a ton of chip on my Rotom when it's the only answer I have to Mega Gyarados. Isn't that just the absolute greatest? Oh, yeah. So here I go, Cyrene, because the thing I learned very quickly about Alolan Ninetales is full health is just as good as 50% health, is just as good as 1 HP. The only difference is whether you die to Stealth Rock or not. Literally, it has the defenses of rice paper. So here comes the Metagross, and here I set up my Veil, because if he Brick Breaks, then he has to Brick Break. So that kind of gives me a free switch right into my Necrozma, if I believe so. Please don't have me be wrong. Oh, no, I go into Rotom, because it's my physical wall. Plus Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so yeah, he Brick Breaks here. So, now... Oh, and he crits me again. So, now I have to either choose to A, Will-O-Wisp, or Defog. And I choose Defog, because I need my Arcanine. But, this is very unfortunate, because now my answers to Gyarados are just very limited, and it's all bad. It's just all bad at this point. Actually, it's not all bad. The Metagross is like half health, and a Darksinium Z should kill from this point. So, I Dark Pulse here. I don't know why I Dark Pulsed here. I should have Darkinium Z'd. I really don't know why I didn't just Darkinium Z here. Like literally, Darkinium Z would have been good for everything. I don't know why I didn't Darkinium Z. I still really, really, really hate this play, especially because I thought Photogeyser would kill and it would be better and everything, and no, I really just do not like this. This was bad. This just was a bad sequence of events, and it was just bad. It didn't really have an effect on the battle. I don't think I switched in Necrozma for the rest of the battle, or if I did, I didn't really do it that much. But, like, that was just unnecessary. Like that was just so bad. So, here comes the thing. Because I know the second that it loses its flying typing, or something, I forget. There was like something, the second it loses its flying typing, I could hit it with something. Oh yeah, Moonblast probably. And then, so basically, again, a whole rice paper defense thing. Like, I probably live 1 hit at full. That's literally the only difference. You live 1 hit and that's it. So now it Mega Evolves and D-Dance. I think I just lose here is basically what's going through my thought process here, because I die to everything. My entire team. Well, actually, Chansey can probably live one thing, but he switches out for some reason. But I just figure, oh, well, if he wants to D-Dance again, he can get punished for his greed. But no, he just switches into Blastoise and gets punished for his caution, because he probably could have swept me right there. Right then and there, I could have just lost the battle, but no. Alright, whatever, here goes, Stalchan, so I can, literally do nothing except Seismic Toss, because, you know, Rapid Spin and everything. But the Blastoise is getting good chip, and everything, so that's always good. Because once the Blastoise is gone, then, what was I gonna say? then Ninetales has a lot more, what's the word? I don't know, like, switch-in options. It has, like, a lot more freedom to do stuff. That's the word, freedom to do stuff. So, here I protect, and to be honest, I don't know why I protected. I should have just switched out. But now I switch out. I was like, he's probably gonna set up rocks or something. Because, you know, that would be like the smart play. Because my defogger's gone. Well, actually, I believe I still have Gligar, so, you know, that's still a thing. But yeah, he sets up rocks here, and I'm just like, well, there goes my Arcanine and everything, and it's just very bad. So I believe he tries to U-turn out here. That would be my play, or at least close combat or something. But here I just pick it off with an extreme speed, which is good. Very, very good. So he sends in Jolteon, and I don't know why, but he goes for a Shadow Ball, which I really don't get. Predicting the Cosmic to come, I really don't get that play. So I go for a Bulldoze here to lower its speed, and then the thing I find out is that it's a Quick Feet Flame Orb set, as you will see right here. Which is just like, well, I bulldozed for nothing, and now I have to switch out with rocks on the field that I can't defog away. And Volt Switch, which goes right back into Gyarados, and I don't have rocks set up in these Mega Gyarados and everything. He goes into Blossom, which I really don't get. And then he has Sleep Powder. I'm like, I still really don't get this. I have Natural Cure. But, like, if he wants to do that, you know I'm switching out, right? Like, you know I'm switching out because I don't have any other play. So I go right back into my Ninetales, go down to half health, or right about, and get my Snowy up, and now I'm actually in a good spot, because here I can Moonblast pretty freely, and he knows that if he can just get one more D-Dance up, he wins the game. Still, I think at this point he realized, like, oh, I messed up, and I could have just won, and everything. So, he goes back into Blastoise, and I'm just like, okay, I can kill it. So I do. And down goes the Blastoise. So now, Ninetales has a lot more freedom to just do whatever it wants. Which is very good. Well, I mean, this thing still exists, so, like, you know. It's always just a little of freedom. So here I go into Gligar, and I don't know why I go into Gligar and not Chansey. Actually, this was probably why. But, like, I just take an HP Ice. I don't know, I probably wanted the chip on Jolteon, and that's probably why. And plus, I thought I would live in HP Ice, maybe. But he just switches out, and I don't know, maybe he thought Jolteon was still, like, really useful or something, and I'm just like... But here I go back into Chansey. I forget why. Oh, yeah, because HP Ice. So here the hail stops, and here just Sleep Powder again. Yay, me. Plays. Everything. It's just very, very stally. So here as for Sludge Bomb, probably predicting me to go into Ninetales, but I just figure, well, I can go and stay till I wake up. Cause I need the HP. So I go right for Wish. And then he goes for Sludge Bomb again. And, to my delight, poisons me. Like, at the moment in the match, I was like, oh, and he gets the poison and everything. But, like, post-game, that meant that he couldn't Sleep Powder me, which is really good. And like that little chip, I can just wish it away. But the sleep, no. he goes into it goes into Gyarados, he dragon dances, and he wins. That's what happens when he sleep powders me. So yeah, if I remember correctly, here's a very stally thing that just kind of happens. Yeah, Series Seismic Toss, which does an okay amount. So it was later revealed in the match he had Moonblast. So he had Sleep Powder, Sludge Bomb, something Moonblast. I was like, okay, that's Giga Drain. Probably. But no, it's actually Strength Sap, so he didn't even have a stab move. He probably had Sludge Bomb for Ninetales and Moonblast for Komodo. I don't know, I was thinking about bringing Komodo, but overall, I felt the other things were just kind of better. So, here's Waterfall, and I'm just, okay. So here is Seismic Toss. If I had gotten flinched, that actually might not, I don't think that would have changed the match, since that just means that I go into, that I go into Ninetales, and then Blizzard and kill something, and then switch out when the Jolteon comes in, and then Blizzard and kill something else. So I probably still would have won, but like at this point, I don't think I can lose. So I basically just kind of stall out the rest of the match, as you'll see. But like, Chastity's in a very good position right here. I'm sorry. Because I can kind of just keep doing this. But Curious Strength Assassin, like, you know I'm a Chansey, right? Like, look at how much this heals. I love having base 5 attack. It's the greatest. Because that kind of shut down the entire thing. Like, the Blossom was probably built to wall Komodo. But, again, I still feel like Garchomp would have been a better bring. Kind of the parallel between Week 4 and Week 5 was that there was one low-tier mon that I felt could have been replaced with a high-tier mon and had so much more impact on the match. In this case, it was Blossom for Garchomp. In Week 4, it was Lumineon for Mew. I really don't know why Mew didn't show up. But, like, it would have been so good. But, yeah, like, there's a match. Right here, this pile of stall. This just pile of stall. I can't really say anything, but should be over soon. Should be over soon. Alright. Cool, that's the end of the match. So, we're 5-0, which is good. Very, very good. And basically, let me do a break rundown of how Week 6 went, since I'm just not going to be uploading it. Basically, it was against John, who had no hazard removal and no fire type, so it was kind of really good for me. That was basically one of the only matches I almost lost. And let me explain why. So in the end game, I had a comfortable position, with Chansey living any hit from Mega Pinsir. Yeah, he had Mega Pinsir and no hazard removal. That's really good. And then I realized, I was Serene Grace and not Natural Cure for the tech on Clefable. And basically what happened there was I had to go into scissor, bullet punch kill him, and then basically almost lose. So, yeah, I won that match 1-0, but I almost lost, and that was just bad. So, otherwise, yeah, I'm 6-0, and that's nice. So, now we're going into week 7, and really good. So, next time I'm probably going to do week 7 and then the playoffs match, because I think at this point I'm kind of guaranteed for playoffs. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so bye and see you next time, I guess.